everyone, and welcome back to Xico's page. My name is Janet, and today I'm going to be teaching you the art form of metal leafing, which includes gold leaf, silver leaf, and copper leaf. Grab your supplies and follow along. So for today's DIY, you're going to need a print of yours or a painting, anything you're working on now that you want to add it, enhance it with some gold leaf or silver leaf. Here I have one of my very first prints I ever did, and I want to enhance it with some of this beautiful copper leaf along with one of your art pieces. I mean, if you don't have one, you can also use a blank sheet of paper, and I can also show you how to do some designs using the copper leaf or silver leaf. And you're going to also need soapy water. You're going to need brushes, a foam brush, some adhesive. Here we have the speedball metal leaf, Mona Lisa, and a pencil, and some copper leaf or gold leaf. It's very thin, so you have to be very careful with it. So let me show you what I'm gonna do with mine. So for your first step, you're going to want to grab one of your blank pieces of paper, do a quick design. Here I have a butterfly. I have sectioned it off into different parts of where I want my gold leaf, silver leaf, and copper leaf. So for the middle, I'm going to do my silver leaf. So that's what I'm gonna apply on first. So you don't want to apply into the entire surface, only the part that you're going to leaf. So for mine, I'm going to do my silver first. And you're gonna want to apply a very thin layer of the adhesive. You're gonna want to go all the way up to your pencil line. You want to cover it all up. I like to grab a little bit of the adhesive and put it on the cap because you really don't need much. And you're gonna want to cover the entire area you want to leaf. Here, I'm going all the way to the pencil mark, and I'm making sure I'm getting the entire surface. If you don't get the entire surface and there's a part missing once you apply your gold leaf, you can actually go back, add more of the adhesive, and add more of the leaf on top, and it will adhere.
You're going to want to leave it for 30 minutes, and you'll know it's ready when it's very tacky. And let it 30 minutes, and then come and check up on it and see if it's ready.
You want to grab your silver leaf, gold leaf, or copper leaf, and you're gonna want to grab it very carefully because it is paper thin and it rips very easily. So this is the surface that I'm working with. I don't have to use the entire silver leaf, so I am going to cut it. And you can either rip it with your hands or with the scissors. I'm just gonna tear a little piece with my hand, just enough to cover this side of the butterfly. See, it's ripping, but it's okay. You can still work with it. I'm gonna add a little piece to this side. You're going to place it over the area you have added your adhesive, and use your foam brush to kind of pat it down. So cover the entire area where you have the adhesive, and then on this area too. So it looks like it's all covered. And you want to put a little pressure on it just to make sure the silver leaf has made contact with the adhesive. If you're not sure if it's ready, you can leave it on there for a couple of minutes, or if you know that it's ready, then you can use your foam brush and kind of flake off the excess leaf. You're gonna want to do the same thing you did with step number 2, and that is cover the area you want to add your metal leaf with adhesive. The soapy water is for you to put your brushes right after you're done with the adhesive, so your brushes don't get ruined. And it does get a little messy, and you can grab your foam brush and just brush off the excess metal leaf, so you can start working on your other one. So I'm going to apply again some of the adhesive onto the area where I'm going to add the gold leaf. And then again, go all the way up to the pencil mark. And only do the area where you want the metal leaf to go on. So now the second coat has dried, and I'm going to add my second color, which is the gold leaf, which is going to be around the wings. This is my gold leaf here. Actually, sorry, that wasn't gold leaf. That was copper leaf. This here is my gold leaf. So for this, I am going to, let me just move that. I'm going to cut just half of this sheet. And you want to cut it with the other sheet over it. It's easier to cut that way. So I'm going to cut it in half. You can use the entire thing, but I think I'm only going to need half. So I have cut it. You just lay it over it. And I like to take my foam brush and kind of pat it down. Not too much pressure, because if you added a little bit too much of the adhesive and it's still not tacky ready, then it will spread, and then you're gonna get gold leaf where you don't want it to go. So there it is. I can kind of see the outline of the butterfly, and it looks like it made contact with the adhesive. So I'm gonna go ahead and brush off the excess. You can also use this type of brush, but I am more of a fan of the foam brush. It just seems to work better for me. So you want to do a very gentle wave. And you want to do it until everything that's not supposed to be there comes off. There you go. So I'm going to repeat the same steps one more time to apply the copper leaf.
So for the last middle leaf, I'm going to use copper. And I'm just going to use a full sheet and lay it over it, and then use my foam brush to gently press it onto the surface. I'm going to brush it off.
So for my print, I'm going to add a little bit of the silver leaf on her hair. And this is already a printed and dried print. So you don't want to do it on something that's wet, or else the metal leaf will adhere onto your print. So this is completely dry, and I'm just going to add a little bit of the adhesive onto some areas of her hair. So you want to go in there very gently so you don't get into the areas that you don't want to add it on. And when you add a very thin layer, sometimes you can't see where you have applied it. So if you hold it against the light, you kind of get a glare of where it is. I'm going to add some a little bit down here as well. And I've applied some of this to other prints of mine, and sometimes I don't have to wait the entire 30 minutes for it to dry when the area that I'm applying it is very small, like this one. So for example, I'm going to actually not let it completely dry and add the metal leaf on it. And it's also a little hot out, so that also increases the drying process. So I'm going to add, I think I'm gonna add the copper leaf, or I actually have this other very fun, funky one. And let's just try it out. So I'm gonna lay it over And again, you want to take your foam brush and gently press it against your print. You can use your hand too to kind of press it on there, but very gently. So I think I put it everywhere. So now let's reveal. So just a little bit on her hair. Thank you for joining me today. Whether you're a beginner or want to enhance an existing print, I really hope you found this video useful and fun. Please don't forget to subscribe to this YouTube channel and also follow us on Facebook and Instagram at Xico Inc.